What you waiting on? Step into this room. What you waiting on? Step into this room. You need solutions, come in the room. You need an answer, come in the room. Come in the room, come in the room. Come in the room, come in the room. Come in the room, come.
Hey y'all, hey. My name is Santana and I am the host of the Safe Place Pod. And I got my girls with me in the room today. So why don't you tell the people, who are you?
Okay. Hey y'all, I'm your girl Stephanie Nicole. I'm that silly friend who would impersonate any character. I got a song for any word that you say, and I'm about it about my girls. Okay?
Come on.
And I'm Tanisha. I'm a host of the Safe Place Pod. I like to sing, I like to dance, I like to have fun. I'm the life of the party girl.
Yes, and my name is Tiffany, and I am also a host of the Safe Place Pod, and I am the funny one. I like to tell the jokes. We're going to have a good time, and I'm going to make sure our fits together.
Oh yeah, I know that's right. So y'all, today's episode, it's going to be deep, but it's also going to be fun. So before we get into it, Steph, why don't you tell the people about last week, just in case they missed it?
Listen, last week's episode was one that you got to go back and look at. We were talking about kingdom marriages, okay? How we got Sunshine and Dip, who God put together.
Okay.
It's a union. It's a divine union. If you haven't seen it, please go back and watch. And just remember to comment below and let us know what your takeaway was.
Speaking of takeaways, did you guys have any takeaways?
Yes, so last week my takeaway was to name where I'm going. So I have taken that and I have put that in my prayer closet, making sure that I am focusing on where I'm going and knowing how to get there. And I'm going to call it what it is.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah, that was also my takeaway from Brother Josh when he was saying that God gave Adam the authority to name the animals, and whatever he called them, that's what they were. And so it's giving me a boldness to say this is what it is and believe that this is what it's going to be.
Yes.
Mine was, what are you doing when you are being found?
Wow.
So I'm going to make sure that I am just in the right posture at all times. That means even when I'm going to the grocery store, I'm still going to represent God for sure. Right. And I know I just made up a word there, but I like
representate.
I'm a Spanish up in there.
I love that. I'm glad that we're all laughing because now we're about to go into our icebreaker.
Yes.
Now, y'all, if y'all have any icebreakers that you want us to do, make sure you drop it in the comments or send us an email. So the icebreaker for today is, what type of friend are you and what type of friend do you need?
That's good.
Who want to start off?
Yeah.
I'll go. Okay. I am the dependable friend. If I say I got you, you know I got you. If I say I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. And the type of friends that I need would be encouragers, those who can hear me even when I'm not talking, because sometimes I'm quiet. And yeah, that's it. And people who genuinely love me.
Yeah, I love that.
So, oh Lord.
What type of girl are you? She's a forgetful friend.
I'm the friend that's gonna be like, girl, I remember us saying that. So I'm the grandma friend. My friend, like, you know, you tell your grandma something, and she be like, girl, you ain't tell me that. That's the kind of friend I am. No, I'm just kidding, but I am the friend that acts hard sometimes, but I'm really a cupcake, as Tanisha can say. You know, but we can still run the streets a little bit. We can run the pack. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I am the friend that genuinely love people. I love people. I don't meet strangers. And if we need to make a connection and you choose me, we making the connection because I don't mind talking to people, getting to know people. I don't meet strangers. But the friend that I need is pushers. I need pushers. All of my friends are pushers. They're going to make sure that we get it done. We accomplish what our goals are set, and we are looking forward to the future and the brightness of where we're going and what we're doing.
So what kind of friend do you need?
I said I need a pusher.
Yeah, she need a pusher.
Yeah.
I heard it, but I ain't heard
She
it.
the correct She gonna correct you.
I am. Because I'm the mama friend. You know? That's how I go. I am the mama friend. I'm the one that's gonna make sure everybody's straight.
Yeah.
Even sometimes before I even make myself straight. Yeah. I'm that encouraging person. When you need a little light outside of your darkness, like I'm there for you for real. I'm that show up friend no matter what.
She is.
What I need is a friend who's gonna keep making sure that I'm accountable. Okay? And that I show up on time.
I need that one too.
You gonna be late.
Look, if she late, I'm lately.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So, what type of friend am I? I am the faith friend.
Yes.
So anytime that you can't believe a thing, just come to me because I'm gonna show what crazy faith will look like.
Yes.
Even when we don't see it, we're gonna believe it. We're gonna continue to speak it, declare it until we see it.
Yes.
What type of friend do I need? I need a friend that's gonna correct me. I'm not afraid of correction. So if I'm doing anything that's not right, hey sis, that ain't reflecting God, that ain't lining up to the word. Right. Hey, what you doing? I need that type of friend. Yeah. And also destiny pushers, which I got my girls, I got my destiny pushers. I love that. That was a good one. That was a good one. So we might as well just go ahead and get right into it. Today we're going to be talking about when God restores covenant friendships.
Yes,
right?
That's good. That's a good topic. I think that's a real good topic for today.
Oh, yeah. So, guys, how long have we been friends?
We've been friends since high school, 10th grade.
10th grade. That's a
Wow.
long
That's a long time. We're not going to tell y'all our age, but we're going to say 10 plus years for sure.
Yeah. I think everybody in the room at least a decade.
Oh,
yeah,
definitely.
We've known each other. I know. I met Tamna 2008, Step 2012. I think it was until 2013.
2013.
Yes.
Yeah. I met all of them in 2013.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So we've been friends for quite some time now. Mm-hmm. This is gonna be the deep part, guys. Yes. So we just gonna jump in there.
Let's go.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
All right. Since we out here, we out here now.
We off the porch.
All right. So we're gonna be talking about what separated us and what brought us back together. So, how did you guys feel when we separated?
Wow. For me, it felt like I went through another divorce. Mm-hmm. Because a ship is a ship. And so, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, or whatever, when you spend years with someone and you share secrets and you have children that are growing up together, you know, there's an intertwining that happens. And whenever, you know, something is abruptly cut off, you feel the rip there, whether it's marriage, whether it's friendship. So for me, it felt like a divorce.
Wow.
Yeah. That's good.
Wow. I would say mine felt like a wax.
God
damn.
A wax?
A wax?
A wax?
Like a Brazilian?
Like a Brazilian.
Just to rip it away.
It's kind of like saying, you know what?
Rip it out the plastic.
Take it off.
Wow. You gotta explain that.
Yeah, I will. So I did. I felt like I was torn away from y'all, but it was a pain that I couldn't quite understand, and I didn't think anybody else understood it. And it lingered. It stung for a while.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like a Brazilian wax.
Well, that's a good way to put it, Stephanie. I'm telling you, that is crazy. But for me, because I'm the type of person, I didn't say this earlier, but I'm also the type of person that really don't let people in, you know, like really in, really close. So sometimes I have a hard time, like just letting people be in my circle. So before now, it was almost like, dang, it is what it is. Like I had that mentality, like whatever, like they're gone, it is what it is. But me and Tanisha, we never like really separated. It was just like, dang, I remember us being all together doing things, and I was like, now it's just like, you only call one person, hey, is we doing it or we ain't?
Right. Oh, and can I interject right there, because it's good to, I know people like, I just need that one friend, but it's good to have more than one friend because it's different personalities. And so if I keep coming to the same person, and I don't get another perspective. I don't have another outlet that can see things from a different way. Like that can sometimes be a bit much.
One-sided.
Yeah, it's one-sided.
Yeah. Because sometimes because you have a friend that you're so close with too, it's just almost like, dang, let me just pick their side. Let me just go along with what they going along with because this my only friend, and I don't want to jeopardize the friendship. But sometimes we need to have those friends that say, nah, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and you're gonna be my friend regardless. Like we still coming back because you know you're not going nowhere. You need to have that kind of friend that's gonna make you accountable and gonna stand for what you stand for.
I think
well, it's not what you stand for, but what God.
The true
God, yes.
Yeah.
The reason why they say you only need that one friend is because they trust that friend. They know, okay, if I call on you, you're the dependable one. So a lot of people don't like to just go out and have like, quote unquote, cliquish or a group of friends. They know they can depend on that one person, which kind of brings us to the next point.
Well, I want to talk about how I felt when we separated.
Yes.
I was not ready for this question. I was disappointed.
Wow.
I was disappointed because, oh God. Yeah, I was disappointed because T, me and you, we've been friends since 2008. And we built a friendship outside of that church. And so for us not to talk how we were talking before, like that, it hurt, like you stated. Like, we were in a marriage, okay?
Yes, Lord.
All white or all black? Which one you want?
What you doing?
Because we ain't going nowhere. So for us not to talk every day, like, it hurt.
Wow.
And Tip, although me and you didn't talk every single day, you would always send me a Facebook or a text or something to crack me up. So for us not to have that friendship anymore, it really did sting really bad. And still, although me and you will still talk, it wasn't the same. So I felt disappointed that we can allow a person to come in and separate us like that.
Wow.
So that's how I felt disappointed.
Ooh, that's good.
I have a question. It's really not on this paper or whatever, but Santana, outside, after we separated or whatever, you begin to develop other friendships outside of that. Like going into those friendships, how did those friendships make you feel? Like what did you do or what didn't you do to allow those friends to get close or not to be as close at all?
That's good. So it took a while for me to develop those friendships. When I started going to Fort City, they just loved on me, right? They created small groups called city groups where it was something smaller outside of the big church. So we were able to build relationships, friendships, dig into the word. So I wouldn't say that it was easy. At first, I was like, I'm going to watch these people to see because I already been disappointed. And nobody going to disappoint me again. So I'm going to be friends from afar. But they made it so easy for me to love on them as they was loving on me. So that's how I was able to build those friendships. And I remember even telling them, if God was to call me and my husband somewhere else, I want to make sure that our friendship is built on a solid rock. That even if I was to separate and go to another place, that we would still be family.
Right.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good. That's
important though. I don't think location should change the foundation of the friendship.
Right.
Because love shows no distance.
Come on.
That's true.
And that's why I was just like, dang, we built these friendships outside of the church. Like, why was it so easy? But hey, it happened, right?
It happens. Because that goes with who's in your ear.
Yes,
what
it
you
does.
listen to. Because what you listen to, it matters. And sometimes we take the wrong things in our ear and filter out the things that we supposed to keep. We filter that out and then keep the mess and the junk because we feel like, hey, I'm going to be on this person's side, until everything blow up. And then it's like, nah, I knew that was wrong from the beginning, but I didn't stand up for what was right.
That's true.
Yes.
That's honest.
Yeah.
That's what that is. That's honest.
So since we're out here, why did we separate?
For me, I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm listening to you because I think there's a lot of firsts that's been happening too today. So I'm like, why did you know.
That's always been a question for me too. What separated us? Because
I think it was jealousy and communication that wasn't the correct communication. Like I feel like what is it called? Backbiting?
Definitely.
That's what separated us. Because we genuinely love being in ministry together and we genuinely love each other, but when you have people that say different things that cause us to be ones against another, it creates almost like a wedge. Kind of like we're gonna be cool, but now I'm still watching, right? Because seeds has been sown and planted. And we didn't take the time to uproot the seed, so it began to be a tree. And it began to grow, and then it's hard to cut down things after a while. After
when it got strong.
When it got strong roots.
The Bible says that an offended friend is harder to win back than a fortified city. So like once certain offenses get there, and maybe they weren't like real offenses, but the seeds were sown. And so like Tiffany was saying, now you have this tree, this wall that's building up, and where I really want to let you in, I really can't, because I'm trying to figure out, is this true? Did this really happen? And
that's good.
Sorry. I think so with that too, we all were going through something individually.
That too.
And we were pouring all of that into someone else too, who we thought was a trusted source. And so when it came back, and it came back in a different style of how it was told, that kind of did it for me too.
Because Tiffany, you had said that, I know you guys don't know this, but Tiffany, you said that you was told, when you guys was told that I didn't want to be contacted. So why was it so easy for you to believe that I didn't want to be? Me and you talked. We talked.
Well, go ahead.
She asked you.
Well, for me, I can just speak for me. But for me, it was always like, when we got in conversation with certain people, it was always like, oh, she don't really like you no way. Like, so the fact when it was out, like, oh, she don't want us to contact her. I'm like, okay, well, she ain't really like me no way. So it's no need for me to, I'm going to call you one time. I'm going to send these funny jokes because they're still funny. But, you know, like, and the crazy thing is, I knew that she was still a good friend. Like, I knew she was still a good person. And she had what I needed. And so sometimes even I would call her and be like, hey, you know, how can I get this done? And she was still, with no hesitation, okay, well, you do it like this. Or, you know, this how you get that done. And not saying, well, why you calling me? Like, you ain't check on me. It was just still like, nah, I'm good. What's up? Yeah, we can make it, we can get it done. And so I don't know why I didn't say, hey, you sure you said that? But it was just like, shoot, she don't care about me no way. She don't like me no way, because that was the seed that was on.
I think for me, because we still talk or whatever. I think that certain offenses was starting to build up in me long before you left, because you know, I don't even know if I want to divulge and all of that. But you know the situation that I was in, and I felt like somebody was sneaking in to take my friend from me. And I was like, and my friend going? like, what are you doing? I need you. And so that was and so like, I remember I would pep talk myself like, it's okay, that person still need, because we all were friends, so that person still need her as a sister. They're still sisters. But what would slowly happen is, I'm the type of person, I will pull away if I feel like you don't, if I don't feel the love, or I guess it's rejection. So I was just slowly moving myself away so that I wouldn't feel that kind of pain, like, oh, okay, well, my friend is not my friend no more. Like, and then also we talked about it, because Mira had a conversation about like what happened, like that or something. But I was like, well, you got all these new friends. Like, I feel like you ain't calling me or nothing either. And I'm looking at you having the most amazing time on Facebook with all these other friends. So what was already growing was like, she don't need me, and I'm gonna allow for her to have the space to create new friendships. And I just settled with she don't need me.
Right.
Like that's really what happened. I just slowly was like, okay, this mug no more than I know. You know, like y'all would date, do things, and I'm like, well.
So I guess we can transition into the next question then, because it goes with that. How are you guys able to trust again?
It's
I'm still trying.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for me, it's slowly, but it's happening. Like, kind of like when you sit on a chair and it's a broken chair, you sit on it and it break. And then so the next time you get ready to sit in the chair, you kind of like, I'm gonna sit on it. So like, it's the more I sit on it, the more I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this chair gonna hold me. So that's what trust is like for me.
For me, it's never really kind of lost the trust with y'all because I felt like I was the one who abandoned everybody in that kind of things. So for me, it feels more like I'm back at home. It's more like a reunion for me.
Another one.
Oh yeah. Prodigal son.
Seriously, yeah.
Come on.
Like,
And we're gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
because I also had friends, outside of a whole different path, but this is like, okay, God, you reminded me. This is where I was supposed to be all along.
Right. Wow. For me, it's just like, dang, God gave me what I've been praying for.
Aww.
And I finally let it in. Yeah. So it's like, I trust y'all. And I'm going to look out for y'all because I trust y'all enough to be able to be my friend. Like, I don't have to, like, do too much to get a friend. You know what I'm saying? They just genuinely gonna show up, But so for me, it's just like, dang, it's an answered prayer. My church said it all the time, so it's an answered prayer.
You guys are definitely an answered prayer. For me, I would say that it's still a process, right? Because or you guys can do something, I'm like, see, God, that's why. I couldn't say that, but then that's offense, right? You guys ain't do nothing wrong. I remember a time Tanisha, she was having time with the Lord, and she do it every single day. And Tiffany had said, well, Tanisha do this all the time. I didn't know that. She was like, what you had said, T? I don't remember.
I love y'all, but I know.
Oh, yeah, I love y'all, but I gotta go. It's my time. I got to go.
And don't call me between 12.
Don't call me between 12 and 1. Look, I'm over there like, yep, I do that.
But see, Tiffany knew that, and we were just not getting back. No, you're good. I was just like, audacity.
No, now the reason why I was like, Russ, because she called 3 times. I'm like, oh, this must be a 911. This is important. And she was just like, hey, y'all, look what came in. I'm like, girl.
And she'll do that. Listen, she will call us.
911.
911
Tell us a joke.
Ain't nothing. It don't be nothing wrong. Now let us call her. I got to go. I got to go.
No, she didn't get to me that. Did you just call us for that? Bye.
Okay. All right.
But I did not mean no feelings. Like, I really didn't.
But what it was, Tanisha, it was just rejection that I still had to allow the Holy Spirit to deal with me with. So that's what every little thing I'm like, God says. Now you know what? So that is the process. But I trust y'all. Y'all my girls. Yeah, so Tanisha, and I want to let the people know on your birthday celebration how we got back together. It took that moment. Talk about it.
Listen, I know. Oh, I gotta share something with y'all. Okay. I know. But anyway, I know 2022. I said I wanted to enjoy my life. I wanted to take trips and stuff. And when I was in the process of planning it, I literally, even though we all hadn't been talking, I could think of nobody else, like serious, that I would want to go on vacation with. Like, it didn't matter that it's been a while and we had these offenses. I knew that I could be me and have fun with this group. And so we went to Miami. And we had this beautiful moment on the beach, y'all. It was like, you know how when you're in a movie and you see the women on the beach? Like, no, like, it was like that, but real. With no cameras, no nothing. There was tears shared. Like, there was a release at the beach, and we were able to legit start this journey and leave everything behind us. We left it in Miami.
Yes.
And
At the water.
like we dropped it off at the water. And it was like the most beautiful thing I ever experienced. It was reconciliation there. And it was a God moment for all of us. So
how did you guys feel about that moment?
I think in that moment, remember we heard release and restore.
Restore.
Yeah. And they didn't even know what was happening.
No.
Because it was divine.
Yeah.
It was definitely a divine. I left a whole different
You
dimension.
did.
yeah, she did.
At the water.
At the water.
And we didn't tell her to. We didn't preach to her. We didn't try to give her Jesus. We just showed up and had fun.
And love.
Yeah.
Love covers.
The multitude is
Love
covers.
Yeah. Listen.
I was sharing with Josh, like, I didn't know what to expect. She had planned. I'm like, we ain't been in the same room together like that in a while. We used to take them trips back in the day, right? So this was something new. But the moment we got together at T House to prepare to go to Charlotte, I said, oh, it's about to be we about to have a good time in the Lord, and we did like the whole thing, like the plane trip. Tiffany first trip.
Look on the plane.
Acting up.
Look, drop a scene of
Drop a
being
scene.
on the plane.
Even the trip to the airport was like, and they got this thing where they all team up on me and get the joking and stuff.
Oh yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about the press on nails and glue. Make sure you got the right glue.
Please have
Because no, we got to tell it since you brought it up. Because everywhere we went, she lost a nail or two. That was just.
And she was glowing back. She was like, we're trying to take a picture. Hold on, y'all, my nail fell. Girl!
At least I couldn't get to my nail tech in time.
Look, she on there like this.
They over here smiling and I'm like,
And was distracted for every snap. We like, snap, will you please look?
Look, we were like the camera. She was like, oh, hi. Still doing this.
That's that. Well, I'm delivered. I'm not gonna talk about you no
thank
more.
God. Yes, Lord. Thank you.
Because I be talking about my sisters, but I don't know what it is about Steph. It's like
friendship. We've been together so long.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's been tipped for the past couple. I'm gonna have to drop that video. The hair. Down there to shame.
First of all, what you guys gonna do is come for me in the comments.
People are mean. They will make a meme of certain things.
Right.
We will never post these pictures that she will get us on FaceTime with.
What goes on in the chat
Stays in the chat. So that means you ain't posting my video.
I'm delivered. I'm not doing that no more. Not doing it. So, what would you guys say is different this time?
I would say the reconnection was with purpose and purpose outside of ministry, because when we all came back together, we were all in different places. We weren't all in the same house, so it wasn't like, oh, well, we work together in church, so we have this friendship. Like, no, we were all in different places and we were still able to connect just the same. So like, it was a reconnection with purpose, and then it birthed the Safe Place Pod.
Right.
So like, I feel like that's the difference this time. It wasn't because we were working together, but it's because I genuinely want to be your friend.
And it was that we were able to do it freely. I can
Yes.
love on you as much as I want to. And if I
With no
need to
restrictions.
just have a little space, you allow me to have that little space.
And there's nobody like dictating what this friendship is supposed to look like. So now I get to really show up authentically the way that I want to show up, and I don't care about who's saying, well, they always together. We like each other.
We do life together.
We do life together.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, because we can call one another at 2 or 3 o'clock, except for Tana. She sleep.
No, I'm a caller.
One thing for sure, if you need, in the middle of the night, you know, you can call me and Tiffany. We gonna be up.
We gonna be up.
I might be up.
Look, and then they call at 7 o'clock in the morning. I am sleeping.
Getting
I'm good with that.
Literally.
So, Tip, what would you say?
Well, I would say that, see, I forgot the question.
What is different?
They go to mama.
Tell us.
In our friendship.
So, what is different in our friendship is
But you know what? You already said it, Tip.
Yeah.
You had said you was talking about how you've been praying, talking to the Lord about friendship, how you couldn't let people in.
Yeah.
So now we in there.
Oh yeah, we in there. We in there.
What you telling?
Ooh. Ain't nothing. So I'm just kidding. What is different this time? I would say y'all are really my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
For real. I was sharing with the Lord that, and my husband, I ain't never not answer my husband's phone call. I tell him I'll call him back. I text him, babe, I'm on the phone with the powerhouse, like, I'm gonna have to call you back. And he's like, alright. Prophet on the phone. Alright, like he knows it, like it's this I'll be wanting to talk to you guys every single day. I get that FaceTime
Early in the morning.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm sorry, but don't be wanting nothing.
It's gonna be real quick. It be 4 hours later.
But it's just something about being in you guys' presence that's totally different than the last time.
It is.
Yeah.
It's really iron
Sharpening iron.
Yes.
That is it. That is it.
That's
That's
exactly
true.
what it is. I can have the worst day. I could be going through everything. What was good? And the moment that I get on with y'all, it's like everything just drops off. Like God just says, here you go. I know you need a breath of fresh air, and my girls will come in there and breathe on me.
Yeah.
It's so amazing.
Like, even when y'all came and hung out, like I had Tiffany on Thursdays, and Tana pulled up Friday. Step pull up every day.
No choice.
Yeah, but like after everybody left, I was like, oh, the powerhouse came and hung out with me.
It felt really, really good. I love that about us. Like, we have a good time. We can correct each other.
Yes,
correct
Lord.
Step when her little friend comes to town. And she got a little. But the thing about Step.
Oh.
It's a girl. I'm talking about you. It's a girly thing. It's a girly thing, right?
Mother Nature. She
Mother Nature.
Podcast, Jesus.
But look, I'm just saying. But the thing that I learned about you, Step, is you're not like that. So when something like that happens, I know. Oh yeah,
Something going on.
She needs some ibuprofen.
Somebody get this girl chocolate man, the little candy bar.
The hard shorts.
She need her candy
The
bar.
whole thing, man eater. It's a chocolate.
That's good.
Look that.
We keeping all of that in there. But still, what I learned is that even in that, being corrected, like you received it in love, and we kept on talking.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty vocal.
Yeah.
I'm a great communicator.
Yeah.
So even if I'm angry, like leave me alone right now, I'm mad. Give me a second. I'll come back.
And she had me on the man. Leave me
She
alone.
is.
And I'm gonna be like, call me in an hour. I need to sit with the Lord so he can deal with me.
Right.
I don't think I'm like that.
No. You just go quiet. She be like,
I don't want to talk about. I mean, I only go hungry. I only go quiet when I'm hungry. That's it. That's all.
No, the other day he was like, I don't want to talk about it right now. And
Yep.
we was like, okay, we'll get about 3 minutes.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
3 minutes. That's it.
and then she told, yes,
We
you do.
respect each other's boundaries.
Yes.
And also God can he comes in and he does the work for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, we get our own convictions and we'll go, you know what? I'm sorry, the way that I did that the last time.
That wasn't right.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said it like that. Still, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, I remember now. So listen, what I got from y'all was different. For real, seriously, I really had to think about it. For real. But what's different is y'all are showing me the emotional side of me.
Oh,
Like, for real, I thug out here in these streets, but whenever I get with them, it's like, yes, because like, I be like, oh, that's so sweet. Or, you know, like, they just bring the love, because all of them are really loving, you know, and they really show the love of God. So it makes you be, you know, show you the love of God as well. Not saying that I don't show the love of God, but what I'm saying is, it's almost like, dang, I can be real soft with them or let them in even more because I know they're gonna love me back. You know,
that's good.
And I don't have to feel the sting of rejection or abandonment or you know, insecure or whatever, because I know they don't love me just as much as I love them.
I love it.
So they make me soft.
And I keep hearing the word rejection come around. I think that all of us at some point have experienced rejection or some type of abandonment or some type of hurt and pain, which ultimately drew us together, but not in a way that we use it and become victims, but that we use it and turn into a power story where now we can empower other people to come out of that. So like, it's almost like the pain made us heal. If that makes sense. Like, how does pain make you heal? But the things that we went through made us come together, and then it brought another healing. So where I felt rejection, or maybe because this thing failed and I didn't think I could ever do it again, the reconciliation taught me that, yes, I can.
Right, yeah.
Yes, I can.
So, see, that's good, because the other day I was thinking about our friendship, and you brought it back to me. God showed me a Band-Aid being on for so long. Sometimes we keep the Band-Aid on just so even the scar won't show. Not only that it won't heal, like, so nobody won't see that it's not healed, but so they won't be able to see that the trauma and the things that we've been through. And it's almost like some Band-Aids just have to be ripped off at a certain point and just let the air hit it and be able to see it for what it is. You know, and then once we see it for what it is, we have people that say, hey, you just need a little A&D on it. Like, it ain't really that bad. It really ain't that bad. You didn't even need the Band-Aid from the beginning. Like, you just made it worse with the Band-Aid. But sometimes we can just take the Band-Aid off and it'll heal faster than it would if we just kept letting it create the moisture in the inside. So God showed me that the other day when we were talking, and he was like, now it's easy to take the Band-Aid off. It's easy to let people in. It's easy to be revived in people that's healed already. From where you know, because we was talking. And he was just like, if they're healed in that area, it's easy for the wound to be able to be cured for, because you're letting someone that is being cured cure the wound.
Wow, that's good.
Oh,
that's real good.
Oh, that is. It's almost like exposure. Because now you moved it, and now you can get the proper treatment. But if that Band-Aid is there, then it's a blockage.
It's a barrier. Because some stuff, like she said, don't need a Band-Aid, and it does cause moisture, and it does take it longer to heal. Like, you do need the air. And I shared with them. It's almost like with Thomas and Jesus, like when he showed up to the disciples, he was like, listen, I ain't gonna believe Jesus was there unless I put my finger in his wounds. And Jesus showed up a couple days later and was like, come here, Thomas, touch the wound. And Jesus was already in his glorified state. He could have not kept the wounds, but he kept them as proof, like, I did it for you. Look I overcame. I made it through this, and if I did, you can. And so, like, if we are just like Jesus and he's supposed to be in us, then it's okay to show somebody else the wound, because then it's proof and testimony to them that I can overcome the affliction.
That's why you need destiny helpers. I'm glad that, you know, each one of us was able to help. Because what I went through, Tanisha, then you, then Tiffany, like, we were all able to help each other out of that.
Every joint be supplied.
Come on.
That's why they say ministry is not only in the church.
It's not.
Each of us have a testimony that somebody else needs to hear. That's going to help them come out.
That's so good. Well, guys, that wrapped up our session for today. I'm glad we were able to tell our story our way. We all have our own separate stories, but similar. I'm just glad I was able to get it out there.
That's really good, y'all. Just if you have anything that you gathered from this session,
y'all taking
today,
notes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what, even if you didn't or you did, but you got some questions, drop it down in the comments.
Yeah.
We want to know what your takeaway was, and we might shout you out depending on how good it is.
We gonna shout them out?
What we gonna
Shout,
do?
shout.
We're gonna
Shout
shout.
out country. I'm gonna shout you out.
Hallelujah.
But no, seriously, remember to hit the subscribe button, turn on those notifications, so that you can always be notified when the next episode will drop. Oh, wait.
What?
And because this is a safe place,
Yes.
if you guys are in need of any community, be sure to check the link in the bio, because we're always here to serve.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love y'all. Until next time.
Bye.